Hi, I'm Terry Murphy for Speakers Roundtable. Charlie Plumb was a farm kid from Kansas who became a Top Gun fighter pilot. He was shot down over Vietnam, captured and tortured, and became a POW for 6 long years. Once out, he became a noted author and accomplished speaker, sharing his amazing story. Here's Captain Charlie Plumb on the power of connection.
Hi, I'm Captain Charlie Plumb. I want to chat with you today about the value of community in this time of isolation. In the prison camps in Vietnam, the treatment was terrible. But worse than the disease, the bad food, even the torture, was isolation, being cut off from the rest of the guys, restricted from our support group, our community. Now, the enemy kept us totally isolated from the other fighter pilots. To communicate with a guy in the prison cell next to you was punishable by severe beatings. But we soon discovered that personal connection was vital to our very existence. So we created methods whereby we could talk to the other prisoners by tapping on common prison walls with a very creative yet cumbersome code. And that communication was a lifesaver. Not because of the top secret messages we were passing around, but because of the simple validation of another American. You see, when we were alone in solitary confinement and it was dark, as it was in a lot of the prison cells, we would question our own existence. We had no feedback, no sounding board, nothing to tell me that I was actually alive. And sometimes I even wondered if I existed. To tap on the wall, dot, 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 and have somebody tap back, dot, dot, meant 2 things. Number 1, I am alive. Somebody's responding to something I am doing physically, thus I exist. Number 2, somebody cares about me. Our senior officer, Jim Stockdale, commanded us to learn the code and get on the wall, communicate with the other fighter pilots. That was essential for our very survival and our ultimate success. What's the point of my story? In this time of isolation, our community is severely restricted. We can't gather in groups of more than 10, and even then we have to keep that 6 feet separation and talk through a mask where we can't see the smiles or facial expressions. But we need that community more than ever before. The same kind of validation that saved the lives of POWs. We find ourselves afraid and alone in our own little prisoner fear and frustration. We wonder what will happen to us and our families tomorrow and the next week, just as I did. Sometimes we even question our own value. We need to tap on that wall and have somebody else tap back and tell us we're going to be okay. Validate our own existence. And it goes both ways. It's each of our responsibilities to reach out by phone or email or just wave as you jog by. As Commander Stockdale said, learn the code and get on the wall. Find a way to validate others and nurture your community. And we'll all hug again soon. Now, stay strong.
We hope you enjoyed that. Here's more information.